Good morning. It is 5:57 a.m. Pacific time, West Coast time, on Sunday, December 9th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. It's early, and I am in that really awkward state of annoyed where I know that my flight has been delayed, but they say, we're always trying to eliminate delays where we can, so please try to be at the airport on time for your original departure. And it's like, okay, yeah, except that you've already told me that it's estimated to leave like 3 hours later. So anyway, that's frustrating because part of the whole reason for me to take a morning flight was to try to get back in time for my improv class, and this probably means that I will be late, so irritated by that. The party last night was nice, though, and there was also an interesting thing going on here in San Francisco that I have not confirmed through any official source, but I've been told was SantaCon. The short version of that is that there were hundreds and hundreds of people dressed in Santa costumes all up and down the streets. I don't know if there was some sort of a parade or what other events were involved, but there were definitely hundreds of people in Santa costumes all over the place. And I went outside and I walked around a little bit around Union Square, and it was just, yep, they're everywhere. Although, at least from what I could tell, the people that I was seeing, at least, it seemed more like this is a event for people who like to dress, go to bars with some sort of a theme happening, like some big like Halloween event sort of thing. It didn't seem like, at least the parts I could see, mostly just seemed like, do you think it would be funny to run around downtown in a Santa costume and then maybe, whoa, yikes, then maybe go get some stuff to drink? Then SantaCon is for you. But, I didn't go to where, like, the central activities were, so mostly I just saw a bunch of, bro-y guys dressed in Santa costumes. But, yeah, that was entertaining. And like I said, the party was good. This is, it's always a whirlwind trip, but, it's the only time of year that I get to see some of my coworkers, and especially ones that I've worked with on past projects. It's nice. It's good. Right now I'm just having trouble not being preoccupied by knowing that I'm gonna rush to get to the airport and then just hang out. I don't mind the time so much as the later arrival, and it'll be fine. It'll be what it is. Like, I'm gonna, I'll do what I need to do, but some things are not in your control, and you kind of just have to be okay with that, right? Because, I mean, really, if you were to say you're not being okay with it, what benefit does that really provide to you, right? It kind of doesn't, because there's always going to be things that are not in your control. I suppose that, like, you could make a case that there are going to be circumstances where it seems like there's nothing you can do, and so you don't do anything, when maybe, in fact, if you did push, you could do something. Like, I could imagine that there are circumstances like that, and so the attitude of, oh, just be okay with things outside your control, could lead to complacency. But I think in this context, the ability to prevent flight delays is outside of my jurisdiction. And, I still am, I've got my website issues looking for, to look forward to when I get back, trying to still figure out why the WordPress is having trouble. Actually, that reminds me, you get to gonna see me live double check to see if anything's fixed. Nope. So yeah, that's annoying, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So, I'm gonna jump down into a cab get to the airport, make my way. But I think, you know, one of the things I'll just leave as a closing note here. One of the things that I've kind of thought about this weekend is that you know, I've been not as productive creatively for a little while, partly because I'm spending a lot of creative energy on, you know, the D&D games, like so many levels and stuff like that, which I definitely enjoy and don't regret. But I haven't been as productive in other things, like the writing and stuff. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of a deadline to finish the editing of the thing that I'm doing right now. I'm trying to edit Phyllis Esposito, the serial I wrote last year. So I need to, you know, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a deadline to get that finished. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for right now and go to the airport and then sit around for hours. So I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.